Hey, welcome to the second course video for I Just Want to Know from NF's 2016 album, Therapy Session. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. In these videos, we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. So let's jump in, see what's going on with this song. On I Just Want to Know, NF details many rough relationships he's experienced in his life. He explains he just wants to know what caused him and his friends to part ways. The song shares a very similar beat and message as Got You on My Mind and Wish You Wouldn't. The music video was released in 2016. It's gained over 7.5 million views since release. The film shows NF and a past girlfriend in a tragic car accident where Nate's girlfriend dies. NF makes it out alive and raps while covered in blood. That's interesting. I wonder if the music video, because clearly he's not talking about loss and tragedy within the song, but maybe it is more so a picture of like what happens sometimes within relationships. So we'll check that out and get that up over on Patreon. NF said this song is all over the place, me pulling from tons of my experiences in different relationships to different people. Okay, so it's not totally romantic relationships. It can also be friendships and things, maybe family. Usually I write songs so specific to one point, so this was a little different for me. All right, let's walk through it a little bit. Only time you ever called me was when you feeling like don't nobody else want to listen. Oh gosh. When's the last time you saw me? You probably don't remember that because that was back when you were different. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what I said one time when I was a teenager. I called this girl by accident thinking she was somebody else, and she answered and I was like, oh, no, sorry, I was trying to call somebody else, which doesn't seem like a big thing. However it went down, however I said it, though, it was like, that kind of thing is like, I wasn't trying to talk to you. But that idea of when you feeling like don't nobody else want to listen, that's the only time you called me. I don't necessarily want to be that friend, you know? That's like, you just call me with, it's the worst thing to ever say when you call somebody. No, I was just bored, so I decided I'd call you. I didn't have anything else to do. I don't want to hear the sorries. I'm tired of all the talking, to be honest. I'd rather see a difference. Yikes. Yeah, you passed me in the hallway, but you ain't say a word to me lately. All I ever feel is distant. You don't care that you lost me. What's wrong with you? Had a picture of you sitting on the dash in the car with me. Now it's in my closet with the other ones, sitting in a box I don't want to open up. You took it all from me, told me you would die for me, yet all you ever do is lie to me. Wish that I could say this has come as a surprise to me. Told me I never took the time, and now you ain't got the time for me. I just want to know, when did you get so cold? What happened to your soul? Don't you see me? See, so I guess if he's talking about multiple relationships, and obviously by the thing within the song, I mean, we could look at here, but I don't think it's going to give us. Well, this does say I had a picture of me and my mom on the dash of my Grand Prix. I ended up taking it down and putting it with a bunch of older pictures I had because it began to bother me. Sometimes makes me angry, sometimes happy, sometimes sad. I didn't want to look at it. Okay, it did give us some insight into that. We used to talk like best friends. I remember that. I guess I don't know what happened to us. Now you got me questioning what trust is. You told me you would be there for me, but you ain't really mean it. Now you want to jump ship? Leave me here alone? Well, I'm used to it. Everybody else did. Who you having fun with? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Who you having fun with? No, don't tell me. I don't want to actually know. Every time I ask, I just feel sick. You're the one that jumped in, told me you had feelings. Now you're trying to tell me that's not true? I ain't got a clue who I'm looking at right now, but I know the person I'm looking at is not you. Yeah, they say you are who you hang with. Maybe that's the reason you've been changing. Maybe that's the reason why I'm feeling like you're so dangerous. And every time we talk, it's like I'm talking to a stranger. So yeah, this idea obviously seems like a person has changed very much. in a way that obviously doesn't include him anymore. It's interesting. I'm not always the best person when it comes to relationships. I have been wronged a lot in my life. And a lot of times that just has to do with kind of my profession. So I was in pastoral ministry for 20 years, and you encounter a lot of hurt from people, a lot of people that present their best side to you and then are very fake behind your back. It makes relationships very difficult because you honestly, as many people say, like, you know, pastors or whatever should be able to open up. It's just like, unfortunately, you honestly can't, because there have been many times that I have opened up to people and then they weaponize. And I think I talked about that in a previous video, so I don't really talk that much about it, but they'll weaponize it against you. Now, I guess the benefit of my personality is I'm very forgetful in a sense. I don't really hold grudges. And I don't know if that's, I mean, I guess I can just call it a work of grace in my life. But the reality too is I think it depends on your season of life, you know, being married, having kids that are getting older, you know, 14, 12, and almost 10. My family's pretty much all consuming. And so I don't have a lot of friendships. I'm also like, I do get a lot of friendship through like my kids' sports and school activities and church and things like that. But I honestly just don't have a lot of time to just go hang out. And when I have time to hang out, I'm typically wanting to hang out with my kids and my family. I am very happy here in like my office. This is my station. This is my, what's the word? My command center. And so like I have full creative control to do and make whatever I want in this space. So I'm very grateful for that. And like, this is a good spot for me. I also obviously have, you know, some amount of relationship with you guys that I enjoy engaging in and creating content. So I'm not always the best person when it comes to relationships, just because somebody could do something. And as long as they haven't hurt my family, but just against me, I don't know. I'm by God's grace, I'm just not a fake person. And so I'm not going to present different sides of myself. And in some ways, I think that helps me overlook offense. And so I'll see somebody and, you know, I'm not going to run away from them. I just personally also, I don't want to live that way. But there are definitely people in my life that I just like, not that I hate them or am angry at them. It's just, I've seen patterns of them being fairly fake and fair weather friends. And it just causes me to kind of just not put any effort into those relationships. Like I'll say, hey, I'm not going to be unkind to you or mean to you, but you do your thing, I'll do my thing. We don't have to have relationship. We don't have to talk. And that's fine with me. I've had people that have treated me like that, and then they only reach out when something larger is going on, but not even like I really care for you, more so like I want to know what's going on. And I'm just like, I got a text. It was like, hey, what's up, from a person I hadn't heard from in a long time. And I knew it was because of an announcement that was made. And I was just like, and they probably wanted to like re-engage me in certain things. And I was just like, hey, everything's good. Hope you guys are good too. And that was it for me, because I recognized it was kind of one of these relationships. And so anyways, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but let me know, you know, if you want to share any insights in your own life of maybe this song relating to you. And, because I know people have all kinds of different experiences, all kinds of different relationships, all kinds of ways that they've been hurt or betrayed or things like that. So anyways, feel free to share with me if you feel comfortable, doing that. And we'll have a good conversation. But thanks for being with me for this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.